What's going on, y'all? So listen. Oh, my nose, girl, it's been. Whew, that's because I had that spice. So I got my nose just like I'm finna sneeze all over again. I had to redo this. I'm so glad I only got a couple of minutes into the, cause bitch, I would have been mad. I couldn't stop sneezing because the pepper, whatever spice, got into my nose that I had earlier. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so what's going on, y'all? We are back for another episode review of Love During Lockup, Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 63, Catch and Release, okay? So let's just get down to it. Haley, girl, you're doing too much. All I gotta say is, I think this is probably one of the most delusional batches of people that we've seen in the Love After Lockup, series as a whole. Like, there's delusional, and then there is scary delusional that these people are on, okay? Haley goes and finds Dalton's father. Now, last week when she was sitting down there teasing him eating that steak and potato, okay, she made mention that, listen, I done found your daddy on Facebook. I'm finna go, I think about meeting up with him or whatever. Don said, don't talk to that man. Don't talk to him. And it was just the way that he said it. It's literally some issues that's in there, okay? And obviously they're not close and he don't want any dealings with him at this moment. So why are you gonna take it upon yourself to go meet this man? Now let me tell you something. I get where Haley coming from. You want to meet the family, you want to be all incorporated and everything, but baby, I would have been mad if I was Dalton and I found out. Baby, I'd be pissed the fuck off, okay? Because obviously I'm not ready to repair that relationship. Obviously you don't know everything that's going on, and if you go and you find this person when I got all this stuff that's animosity or whatever that's happening between us, and then he go tell you some stuff that probably ain't even what it really is. No, okay, like, don't do that. Don't go behind my back. Girl, is my face a little glossy? Okay. And so she did it anyway. She went up to his house and basically was like, girl, she said, what did you do? What do you do for work? First of all, when he answered the door, she was like, I'm Haley. He was like, oh, okay. And I'm Dalton's girl. Oh, can we talk? About what? I just about Dalton and the fact that I'm his fiance, everything, and what did you do when for work? What do you do? He said, well, before this whole thing went down, this whole thing with this pandemic went down. Listen, I was out here with the choo-choo trains. I said, could you just say you was a train conductor, okay? Because you sound. And she was like, well, yeah, He said, what do you do? She said, I'm a cleaning tech. I said, what? You a housekeeper, you a maid or something, a cleaning tech. I said, girl. She said, yeah, I go do that, clean people's houses and stuff like that. I said, she said it's therapeutic. It, relieves and calms her anxiety. I said, oh, okay, you got to find ways to, get yourself together. But, at this point, she tries to get some background about Dalton. We find out that they have not spoken to each other in over 2 years, ever since he got into prison. Feeling like they don't understand why he went on the track that he went on, because he was brought up right in a good neighborhood and all of this stuff. And basically everything that we've been saying since we seen Miss Haley, that's what the daddy said, especially up in his interview, in the way that he was looking at her like, you crazy, okay? Her whole thing is, I'm gonna take him out of prison and he gonna be with me. And then he was like, no, the family gonna snatch him up. The family gonna be a cocoon around him. He already said the girl living in a world of delusion, because this is Dalton type. He get these little, young girls or whatever, and just, I guess he can manipulate their minds. That's basically what the daddy was kind of trying to say without saying. But we already see that, this girl is delusional as hell, talking about something. He gonna come live with me or whatever. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, do you not see and hear what the daddy is blatantly telling you? The daddy basically called her ass dumb, okay? Because she's dumb and delusional. Meanwhile, she goes, and after that, she goes and we see her with her mother in the car. She's going to get this house, okay? Now, at this point, everybody's thinking, okay, well, she's just talking about the house, okay? She's not really gonna get it. Oh no, mama got the house, okay? It's a cute little house for her. You know, it's a trailer ranch style house, okay? And I said it looked nice, it looked decent or whatever. I don't see no white appliances up in there. Shout out to Nene or whatever. You know, it looked cool. Okay, fine. Starter home type of shit. Okay. It probably looked like that's why it cost like a little $30,000 because it really wasn't much, but it was just enough for them. And the mama was like, so she was like, yeah, this is for me and Dalton and Hendrix. And when she said Dalton, the mama was like, anyway, so I hope you ain't put that man's name on the deed. And she was like, what do you mean? Because if you put his name on a deed, it's a possibility that he could take your house. Okay, what is he gonna do? He gonna be paying on this too? I mean, what you expect, like him to get out and then all of a sudden want to put some money on it? Hell yeah. Okay, since you acting like, yeah, he gonna be contributing, what is he gonna be contributing? Unless he gonna be asking his family for money. I am not about to buy no house and put no other person's name on the deed and then have them living up in there and they can't contribute shit but dick or puss. No, it's gonna take more than that, okay? Because these bills got to get paid. These bills got to get paid, okay? And we can't have that lying up in here just, oh, because you got some good stuff and I'm just gonna let you. And I ain't one of them, but Haley definitely is. And I said, you got a son too. What example are you setting for your kid, okay? It's just a mess. The mama not here for it. He calling. And letting her know, you know, she gotta let him know that, yeah, I got the house. And he was like, what? Are you for real? Yeah, like he was shocked himself, okay? And it was almost as if he didn't really want her to do that at first. And I was just like, you just gotta peep the tone in the situation, okay? I said, Miss Haley, I feel like this is gonna all fall back and it's gonna be egg on your face. Moving on from her, we get to Indy and Harry. Another delusional, okay? I don't know. This one disturbed me, okay? Indy is on, you know, webcam, FaceTime, whatever, prison cam with Harry. She has her 4-year-old daughter with her. And the 4-year-old daughter is calling him, Daddy, 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 you don't have your curls no more. Look, you, every time I see you, I always keep on messing up your hair. You keep on changing your hair. Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And I'm sitting here like this. I just feel some type of way when these women on these shows, especially these Love After Lockup shows, who have kids, especially daughters, who have their daughters calling these men who are in prison who they don't know physically, meaning that they have not met in person, okay? And they're telling these young kids that you can call them dad. This is your dad or whatever. Or even if they want to call him dad out of the blue, they're not correcting them and saying, no, just call him Harry or whatever. You know, she said, she was calling him Harry at first. And then she said, Daddy Harry. And then I just call him Daddy. And I ain't corrected. No, don't do that. Okay. It's disturbing to me. And that's playing with these kids' minds because you don't even know if this person is going to be in your life forever or even for a few years. You don't know if this person going to come out and leave your ass in the dust. Okay. So not only are you affected, the kid is affected and they don't understand what's going on. Plus you don't know this person to have your kid calling them daddy. You ain't never met this person a day in your life and you up here calling, bitch, I wish I would. I wish I would. She want to meet his family, talk to his family and his mom and his sister, you know, about picking him up and because he's supposed to be getting out in a few weeks or whatever, and you know, just having a conversation with the mom and the sister. He was like, nah, don't do that. Listen, my mama, she ain't that type of person. He ain't really got that, you know, relationship with the mama. And she was like, oh, that energy is a little bit off. It's a little bit bad. I said, of course. Like, Indy, you literally have been talking to this person for almost a year, I believe, or a year, and you just now finding out that he doesn't have that good of a relationship with his mother. Like, what the fuck were y'all been talking about? What in the spiritual realm and the crystals have y'all been talking about, bitch? Okay, this is stuff that we found out right off the bat, at least a couple of months in. No, I'm asking that when we first started talking. What's going on with your home life? For you to be talking about some let's get married and all this stuff. No, and then you want to bring them around your kids. Ain't nobody got time for this, Indy. Like, stop it, okay? Stop it. You just something about that bitch ain't right. Like, it's not right. Okay, moving on from that, Santiba. Let me tell you something, girl. Santiba done dropped the weight. She done lost 92 pounds, and she said, listen, bitch, Tesley about to get these goddamn thighs, and he about to get these arms and a little bit of stomach and a little bit of cleavage, okay? He about to get them, you know? So her and her friend go over there to this photographer, and once again, I don't understand why they do this each and every time. I was like, so what are you taking these pictures for? You know? All she could have said was, you know, I'm just trying to feel sexy for my man or whatever. Girl, no. You know, I'm just trying to take some pictures for my man. He in prison, okay? So give him something good to look at and everything. And I was like, do y'all not feel shame? They obviously don't, unless the producers or whoever recording this or whatever that's on set is telling them to go ahead and put it out there that, oh, you're doing this, that your man is in prison, okay? Because that is extra information that I would be embarrassed to tell a stranger. I don't give a good goddamn if I love that person. I still be embarrassed that I'm fucking around with a nigga in prison, okay? Because I know that they looking and judging me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, that's my man. You know, just got to do something cute for my man. That's me. That's me, okay? For my bitch, you know. Got to get him something to look at or whatever. You know, just something a little surprise and all that. You ain't got to put all that extra shit on there. But, you know, she was a little concerned about the fact that the pictures, you know, she was supposed to sit at this chair and then put her hands on the edge of it and kind of like toot it out like that, give it a little sexy poop. And she said, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, so with these poses that we doing, you know, we can't be too sexy. Like, I can't be showing no butt. I can't be showing no nipples. I can't be showing no twat. Okay, I can't show all of that because then they not going to get to the prisoner because, you know, it's already going through this person to this person to this person and then to my dude, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to make it a little classy, sexy but classy. And the photographer was like, girl, you ain't got shit to worry about because we want to do all that shit anyway. And at this point, you know, she get a phone call from oh boy, and she was like, he said basically he's about to get out in a few weeks. So everybody on this episode, we found out they're about to get out in like at least a couple of weeks or so. And so, you know, he was like, but what I need you to do is, I need you to stay. He's about to get out in a couple 2 to 3 weeks or whatever. He gonna be in the halfway house. He is in Georgia, okay? And you know, she want to go down there. Is they in Florida? No, he in Florida. She want to take him to Georgia. And I'm sitting here like, now, he said don't do it, okay? I'll let you know what's good. You know what I'm saying? So we'll figure that all out. But at this particular moment, I don't want you to come down here, try to take me to Georgia or whatever. You know, it is what it is because he got to go to the halfway house. On the one hand, I get where he coming from because when he come out, he can't go out of state yet. He got to go to the halfway house down there and then figure out where he going to be paroled to. Correct? You know, I mean, it'd just be simpler at that moment. You know what I'm saying? But also, he probably could make it so that he can go to a halfway house closer to her and then be paroled with her. But of course, it sounds like some shady shit that's going on, okay? Like, nah, sweetie. I mean, yeah, I said I wanted this to happen, but I didn't know it was going to happen this soon. So what I need you to do is, I need you to hold still and just let me call you to let you know what's good, okay? I said, Santiba, get that shit off of speakerphone because you're embarrassing yourself. Your friend already concerned, okay, thinking that you're losing your goddamn mind playing around with these little inmates. And then he get on the phone and embarrass you like this. I said, Santiba, I would have put that shit on, took it off of speakerphone so quick. Baby, what the fuck you mean? Baby, like, you really just gonna do this to me? What? What? If you know where that came from, you OG and you good. What? What? Jerry Sprick was a show back in the day. I said, Santiba, hang up that phone. Girl, I said, you are about to embarrass yourself, and I feel like she's about to be played too bad, okay? And I mean so bad. She's about to be played and get her feelings hurt. And I feel bad for her. Because mama trying to get her confidence up. You know, she seemed so innocent. And she seemed like the type of person, because she was a big girl, And like she said, this is the first time, like in a long time, that somebody is actually giving her love and affection, or showing her that, or making her feel like they're loving and affecting on her, giving her love and affection, like I said, and making her feel good, instead of just saying nasty remarks and all that stuff. Because y'all, let me tell you something. You don't know the plight of a big girl or a big person in general, especially big women. You know what I'm saying? Because, some, first of all, they be saying, oh, bitch, you can't get a man, you can't get a woman, can't get this, okay? But it's a lot of us that can pour them. They can pour them, okay? They make it seem like, bitch, we desperate and we'll take anything. Oh, no, the fuck we won't, okay? We got standards and we got preferences as well. You know what I'm saying? But we also have insecurities. You know what I'm saying? We do get hit with the, let me tell you something. When I first got on YouTube, part of the reason why I kind of stopped when I first initially started was because, the trolls were heavy in the beginning, okay? And, I used to get nasty comments, bad comments, and all this shit. And I'm like, okay, that's all you could say, because, like, I know I'm a big bitch, so, like, all right. And so I had to cut it off. I cut it off. I said, this ain't what it is. But then I came back and I grew tougher skin, didn't let it get to me. And then I don't really see that much. If I do see some, it's very sparingly. You know what I'm saying? Sparingly did I see some negative comments about my weight or whatever, because I put it out there. I'm a big bitch. Okay, and what? We go through a lot. So I understand Santiba. And Santiba, girl, you making it seem like you a little desperate because this man then gave you a little bit of attention and you just don't know how to fucking act, okay? Now you supposed to rap with the big girls, okay? I understand you lost a little bit of weight or whatever, but you still got that big girl mentality to let this man roll over your ass the way that you doing, okay? Hang that phone up and get you a man in the real world. I'm pretty sure it's some nice Italian guy up there looking at you like, I was about to say mamacita, that's Spanish. I don't know. Bellissima. Is that Spanish too? Girl, we gonna say it's Italian, okay? Girl, come on now. You can do better. Baby, and did y'all see that little blurb? I see Santiba. Let me tell you something. Santiba, whatever the fuck your name is, I'm gonna call you Santiba. Okay? You lost me. You lost me when that blurb came up and you was in that hot tub and she said we was having old school email sex, sexy time, instead of texting and sexting or whatever because they in jail. She was like, you know what? I sent him an email, a nasty, sexy email or whatever, saying all the things that I want him to do, places I want him to touch and all this stuff, and woo, get myself hot and bothered. And then I sent it out to him, and, I gotta wait like an hour and a half for him to send his response, and then I go ahead and send my response back, and then I gotta wait another hour and a half for him to send my, I said, girl, calm that down, because mama, you said that a little bit too eager, okay? Like, that's really good. That's not good, ma'am. Listen, I would have been dried up by that and caught my already in an hour and a half. Probably caught a few in an hour and a half. I'll be tired afterwards, okay? I have to give it a rest. Him probably be stripped the fuck. Too much information. Listen, I just said, ma'am, and then she was laid back up in that hot tub. I said, girl, you about to do something. I said, turn the cameras, okay? Give her some private time. I said, girl, you still gonna be hot and bothered by the time an hour and a half come past. Girl, no. I said, Miss Santiba, stop that. Stop that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It was cute though, but don't do that. Meanwhile, we get to Max and Tara. I want Max off the show. Because first of all, like his voice, Max used to be a fella Biggums too, okay? He used to be a fella Biggums too. And, I understand it. I get it, okay? But at the same time, he comes off as like a little brat. You know what I'm saying? He comes off like a little brat. And I didn't really see it the first 2 episodes, but I'm seeing it now, okay? Just the way that he was talking. And he get up in his feelings because he got to go stay with his friend because the girl that he met on Tinder, Alyssa, that's living in the house with him, that's doing OnlyFans with him, that he's been periodically hooking up with, he said she getting too much into his relationship and inquiring about why he always doing with the inmates and stuff like that instead of being with her, whatever. And she just need to chill out and stop getting up in my relationships and in my business. So I got to go stay at my friend's house. I said, excuse me, sir. stop fucking her then. Stop fucking her and giving her the impression that there might be a chance between you and her. Okay? Because even though people be like friends with benefits, in the back of your mind, not everybody, when they say friends with benefit, they just say that so that they can go ahead and still have a piece of you, even though they say that, even though you don't want that. They still want something. And in their mind, they still feel like there's hope for a relationship. She wants you, bruh, and you playing games with her. And mama, I need you to move the fuck out. Okay, Miss Alyssa, if you watching, if you hear these words, somebody send this to you, move the fuck out. Okay, you deserve better. All right, quit trying to be second rate. I mean, is the dick that good? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find other, okay, other well proportioned, you know what I'm saying, hung like a horse. Okay, you can find something else. All right, and somebody do a couples only fan with your actual man. Okay, or girl, I don't know if you go both ways. Okay, it could be either or all. You know, go where you really want it. Okay. Anyway, moving on from that, the friend come over there trying to see why he's sitting on the couch and why you're not just doing anything. Girl, he depressed. He was like, I've never been stood up in my life. This is the first time in a long time that I've been stood up. I said, I don't believe that. But all right. You're getting a dose of reality, okay? Sometimes you just can't have it your way. Cool. You know, and so it's like, I don't want to be like those people that be like stalking, okay? But hell, what if we call Georgia Correctional Facility and see what's going on? And it was like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. The friend just did just to be there, okay? Because you using my place. So I might as well put my face in the camera if that's the case. I mean, you're using my place. What the hell? Okay? Utilize my time, bitch. And so they get on the computer. They get on the computer and Google the prison, and they get the phone number. They call, and he was like, "Yes, I'm inquiring about an inmate, Tara, so and so. Yeah, what's going on with that?" It was like, "Who are you?" "I'm a friend." Okay. Is she still there? Because I was just trying to understand why, you know, like her phone privileges or her video privileges being cut or whatever because they're not coming through. What's going on with that? Bitch, all you heard was, oh, Miss Tara, she's no longer here. Wait a minute, what? Yeah, she no longer here. She got out this month. Baby, they didn't even give a date. They said this month. So when I heard this month, that made me feel as though she been out for at least a week or so. I said, Miss Tara. Now, did Max ever say that he sent her money? Because if that's the case, mama got the money and left, okay? Mama said, I'm not fucking around with no little boys, okay? This little boy can't do nothing for me but give me a little bit of conversation while I was in prison. I'm out of prison, so now I could break free and go do what I want to do. I said, bitch, if she pop up and... I think she gonna pop up. Max said, I don't know what to feel like. Listen, on the one hand, I'm pissed. On the other hand, I'm hurt as fuck. Bitch, my feelings would be so goddamn. Baby, I felt bad for Max in that moment for a little bit. I said, first of all, you stupid for even doing this shit in the first place. But at the same time, you got your feelings invested and everything. And that lady couldn't even give you a phone call and say, I'm out. Don't come find me. Like, damn, bitch. Talk about ghosting. Bitch, you got ghosted by a fucking inmate. And you talking about it's better to date an inmate because at least you know where they're at and they can't hurt your heart or whatever. And that lady just ghosted the fuck out of you. She jetted out of jail and did not say shit. Bam. That is fucked up. Okay? That is some fucked up shit. You want to know what else is fucked up? Gabby and Chris. Okay, let me just... I was going to put her last, but because the episode ended with her... But I don't like her. I don't. Out of all of everybody on here, they're either funny or somewhat likable. Their naivete is likable to a certain extent. Like, I don't mind seeing their stupidity. Okay, they're delusional. But this girl, there is absolutely nothing redeeming about her. Nothing fun about her. Like, she's a spoiled brat. And now I see why her mom was talking to her the way that she was talking to her. And I got a feeling that the daddy probably spoiled the fuck out of her. Okay, because the way the mama was talking to her, I just don't get, I spoiled my daughter from mama. Okay, no, I don't get that. But she was going shopping because she was in her feelings or whatever, because she couldn't get that money to get that wedding dress, right? Okay, so she with her other friend. Now the other friend, hey friend, how you doing? What's good? Hello. Anyway, moving on from that, girl, you probably young as fuck. Let me take that back. I feel disgusting now. All of a sudden, I shouldn't have put that in my head because now I feel like you young as shit. But anyway, it's just like the trap for TikTok. I be seeing all these fat ass lesbians, and then I see age 20, age 19. I be like, get the fuck off my goddamn For You page. I feel like a fucking creep, okay? What the fuck I'm gonna do with a 19, 20-year-old? Nothing. That don't even go. Anyway, so she's shopping because she frustrated. And then, she was talking about his mama, Chris' mama, and whatever. He basically was in the shoe because he was using somebody else's minutes to call her because he ran out of minutes. And I said, so your man got all this money. I said, bitch, that should have been a red flag to your ass right then and there. Why he ain't got no minutes on his phone to call you? Why he using somebody else's minutes? And why if he got this big settlement and y'all got this secret stash, as you say, and he still got money in that settlement, how come his phone, his minutes haven't been reloaded? Explain that to me, Miss Gabby. Okay, I said, what's going on with that? So she was like, let me call his mama. Should I call his mama and see if she know, that he in jail? I mean, in the shoe or whatever. She was like, yeah, go ahead and call the mama. She said the mama don't like her. All right, and it's understandable. Now, at first, if it would have been anybody else, I would have been like, mama doing too much, okay? Because that's how mamas are with their boys, mama boys, all the time, okay? They baby him or whatever. They don't want no other woman coming in or whatever. But, baby, I was on mama's side because I just don't like Gabby. Gabby get on that phone and, they get into a little conversation. It started off respectable on both ends. But then Gabby took that shit left when she got up in her feelings about whether or not she was going to be there to pick him up. Because the mama said that they was going to be there to pick him up. And I don't know. Chris said it was just going to be me. And, he coming home with me. And, what you trying to say? I can't be there. I said, you know what? That bitch got on my nerves the way that she was talking to that woman who was not giving her the fever, the way that she was trying to give her the fever, and then called her a disrespectful bitch when she hung up the phone. I said, oh my God. And she black. Chris got cousins that look like Chris throw hands, okay? He look like he can throw a little bit of something. And I'm pretty sure his cousins and his sisters and his brothers can throw, well, his cousins and his sisters, because we don't want no domestic violence situation. We don't want no men or women type of shit. But he look like his cousins can throw some hands, okay? Mama look like she can throw some hands too. And somebody needs to pop the fuck out of Gabby. I don't advocate for violence like that, but she just irked me, And then when the mama called back later, I guess they were supposed to be going to go get Chris. And she said that she got an email saying that Chris said, don't come down there until he called her, Gabby. And she was like, let me forward you the email. And it was like, what you talking about? Well, maybe he got this fed time to do, and that's why they won't be letting him out right now. Well, he told me he ain't had no fed time. I feel like she probably lying to me. So let's call the police station or the prison, because, the mama said, they ain't gonna tell you no information or whatever. They not gonna tell you nothing, no matter if you the wife, the mother, the sister, whoever. So they get on the phone and they basically said exactly what the mama said. We can't give you no information right about now, but he's still in custody, okay? He's still in the prison. And so now Gabby is in her feelings because she's like, is this man playing with me? Is somebody else coming to pick him up or what? Something in the milk ain't clean. And I'm just sitting here like this. That's what the fuck you get. Anyway, moving on from that, Ty is a walking billboard for therapy, okay? And I know some people don't believe in it, but baby, mama needs to sit down with a psychiatrist, okay? I don't even know if a therapist will do it. She needs to sit down with a psychiatrist and get down to the root of what the fuck is going on, because mama makes no sense. Mama makes no sense, all right? Mama is sitting there and having drinks and stuff with two of her good girlfriends, all right? And while they sitting there chilling, she getting a phone call from Miss Boston. And she was like, this girl been blowing up my phone all fucking day. All this time talking about something. You know, she been fucking around with Heidi for the past 12 years. That's her man and all this stuff. Woo, woo, woo. And so she answered the phone. She was like, what? So why you keep on hanging up on me? You keep on, ignoring my calls or whatever. She was like, girl, what the fuck do you want? Okay, like, damn, hang the phone up. I said, you know what? You ain't blocked the number yet. Bitch, I would have been changed my number and gave a nigga a new number. Okay, we'll get to that. I feel like Miss Boston, we don't have no sympathy for you either, because you a grown-ass woman and you doing all this behind a man that's in jail who can't do shit for you at this moment. And obviously, if which I do believe that he's fucking around, that is his woman, Miss Boston, okay? I'm pretty sure this ain't the first time he fucked around on you. Okay, so like, why are we doing this? You look stupid. You look stupid over this man. Then that poem that Ty said that Heidi sent her. Did y'all see that? It was one of those roses are red, violets are blue, I'ma kiss the sky cause I love you type of shit. I said, and you supposed to be a fucking rapper in that. You gave us that less than elementary ass shit. I said, that's why your ass in the feds now, okay? That's why you're in jail now. Meanwhile, she's sitting there with her friends, and her friends just trying to understand what the fuck is the fascination with you being with somebody in prison. She said, I like to be with somebody in prison over being with somebody in the outside world because, you know, it's more romantical. It's more of a connection. It's more affection. I feel more love because, you know, they actually sending me letters and stuff. They actually point out their hearts in these letters and stuff instead of just being able to do it in person. I said, that don't make no fucking sense, bitch. So what the fuck you gonna do when they get out of jail? Okay, the attraction is them being in jail. So what are you gonna do when they get out of jail? You're gonna be less attracted to them and you're gonna dump them for another person that's in jail? It's like you want a relationship, but you don't want a physical relationship. That's what I can't get with that. I cannot get with that. Oh my God. Like, if that's the case, be in a long distance relationship with somebody that's out and you go and see them for a couple of weeks and then come back and you don't see them for a few months. And then you do it all over again so it can still have that allure that you have oh my God. I said, I don't get it. We got motherfuckers out here that's trying to get, we want that closeness, bitch. We want somebody. I want somebody cuddled up underneath me. Okay? Just playing in my locks. And your ass out here talking about something. I'm attracted to motherfuckers up in jail. Okay? In jail. I said, girl, you need fucking help, bitch. And then they set her up on a date with one of their friends. His name is Angel. I said, Angel, run. Okay? Now, when she get to the place, first of all, I didn't know if it was a bar, a restaurant, or what. I said, is this a club that sells some lemon pepper wings? Because they in the middle of the floor like that. They got tables. They was being served steak and lobster and shit. I said, And I'm looking at the club area. I said, all right, I don't know if I would have ate the food there. Would have probably drank some, but I wouldn't have ate the food there. But all right, she get there. She was like, oh, you picked this out. You look really good up in this. First of all, Angel got some nice eyes. I will say that. I love them brown color. Hazel. Is it Hazel? Hazel? Mm-hmm. I said, oh, that's nice. He decent or whatever for her. And... She feeling all on here. You pick this out. Yeah, I would have picked this out if I would have been dressing you or whatever. And next thing you know, phone call. She had to check her phone. She was like, yeah, I gotta kids, I gotta check it and all that stuff. I work at the morgue, okay? That's like with the dead people or whatever, getting them ready for the I'm a mortuary. You know what I'm saying? A mortician, get the bodies ready for the funerals and stuff like that. He was like, okay, mind you, Angel barely said anything because Ty's saying all of it, And then at this point, she gets a phone call. Did she get a phone call first or she just took out all three phones? He was like, what the fuck is going on that this bitch got three phones? I said, what is happening? I said, Ty, you sat down and you was on your phone. You pull out three phones just in case your inmates call you. And then you wasting this man's time because then she gets up. She answered the phone because Boston calls her. I would have paid that shit dust. I would have turned my phones off, okay? This is how I knew she was playing games. Then she gets up and she talking to old girl, like, you know, she was like, you scared you don't want to link, you don't want to link. I do want to link, okay? And if you on some bullshit when we get there, I'm gonna beat that ass. I said, oh, okay, cool. All right, you know, at this point in time, Angel better than me because I would have said it's time to go. And I pay for everything, but baby, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. But no, he sat there, he indulged her, had a little conversation, had a little steak and potatoes, cut her steak up and everything. And I'm just sitting here like, run, Angel, because she don't want you. She don't want you, okay? You know, she touching all on his hands. I said at least get some dick out the equation, you know. And after all of that, he walk her to her car and she give him a hug. She all on his bald head. Can I touch her head or whatever? I said, And they said, you know, Angel said, fuck it, you done rubbed my head already. Shit, I might as well get a kiss for all my pain and suffering through this day. I said, you might as fucking well, bitch. Get him some, okay? You know, reciprocity, because you play him. And that was a nasty kiss that I liked. I said, now, see, y'all would have been a cute little couple. That was cute to me. I said, Ty, I see what it is. Angel. Angel and Ty. Tree. Kissing. I said, all right. Only for this bitch to say, I mean, it was nice being out there with him, but I'm still going to stick to my inmates. I said, you play my mans like that. I said, Angel, you ain't need nothing like that. Okay? And don't answer the phone if she call you for some dick. Okay? Let that shit go. Anyway, that was Love During Lockup. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about the episode. And I will see y'all later. Ty, you need fucking help. Okay? Out of everybody on the show, you need some goddamn help.